Hey everybody, Craig here, CLP Bushcraft. So I'm out in the woods and it's a cold one today. I think it got down to like 19 degrees this morning. When I was on my way over here to the property, it showed on the truck 31. So it's cool. It's pretty cold, and the wind is blowing a little bit too, which makes it worse. What I wanted to do today is make this video for y'all. And so Jonathan here a while back, I'll post a thumbnail here of his video, but he did a video for the LT channel here, and he did there's 3 knives, and he did his newest knife, his cheapest knife, and his most used knife. And I thought, man, that's a pretty cool idea, and people really liked it. So I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna change it up just a little bit though. He did his cheapest knife, and I went through all of my knives, like looking, and I have no idea which one's my cheapest knife. I know which one's my newest knife that I bought, the newest one. I know which one's my most used knife, and if any of y'all know me, y'all gonna know already what knife that is. But I was like, I don't know the cheapest knife. I'm not sure on that, but I do know my oldest knife. Not particularly the knife itself being the oldest, but the oldest to me. Actually, it was really my first knife that I got from my dad. So I'm gonna do my newest knife, my most used knife, and my oldest knife to me, or my first knife, basically. So stick with me, and I'm gonna adjust the camera around, and we'll show you these knives and kind of show you these knives in action. All right. I need a fire. It's cold. Okay, so first up is my newest knife. This knife is Jack's Wildcard Wilderness. This is her signature model knife, and this is a forging knife. It's got like kind of karambit style shape to it, but really well for forging. Not sure on the blade steel on it, but it's got green canvas micarta scales on it, which is her newest color, which I was really happy with because I like green. But really nice knife, really good forging knife. I'll show some clips here of it in use, doing some stuff right now in wintertime, so it's kind of hard to forge anything. There's not really a lot out. But yeah, really nice knife, and I like about it too, because it's the karambit style. I mean, if you had to use it as a self-defense, I mean, you're gonna rip through somebody with that. But it comes with the Kydex sheath and the clip, and the way I like to do it is wear it on my backpack, the strap. That way I can just reach up and grab it. Really awesome knife from Jack's. The Ripper. Okay, so my most used knife, and if you know me, you know that it is the LT Wright Knives Bearded Mouse Genesis. This is my absolute most used knife. I can't talk today. My most used knife that I own, and this knife has seen a lot of love by me. As you can see, it's not a safe queen. And they're rare. There's not a lot of these knives made. 28 or 30 of them, somewhere along in there, is all they made. And it's a collaboration with Jonathan and Larry. And it's got Jonathan's logo here and Larry's logo there. And it's the Genesis model from LT, but it's in 52-100 steel. And I absolutely love that steel. It is very, very easy to get it back razor sharp when you're out in the woods. There's just nothing to it. Mainly you just got to keep it stropped. But as you can see, this knife has seen a lot of use. I got a patina on the blade. All this darkening on the blade right here is for I process yucca. Putting yucca down and pulling it on the 90-degree spine and getting all that outer layer off, and it's darkened the blade here. These little spots here was from when I went kayaking with my son one day. I got water on me, I guess, and come back and them little spots was there. But it's got black micarta handles with OD green liners. And yeah, this is just a workhorse of a knife. I mean, absolutely love this knife. And then the Kydex I had to make for it. It's from LT Wright Knives as well. And it's their Deep Woods Expedition model, which they don't offer anymore with the sharpening rod on it. But we got a sharpening rod, and then this is one of the LT's ferro rods. And then I had this patch from them, and I wound up just putting this patch, sticking through holes in it, and putting this patch on it. Just kind of a little extra to it. Oh, and on the back, I keep one of the Tough Possum Gear mini strops. It fits perfect inside of there. So this is from Tough Possum Gear, and like I said, it's a mini strop, and it just stays perfect, just tucked up into there. So yeah, this is my absolutely most used knife that I own. Okay, so this brings us to my oldest knife, my first knife. Really, I'm pretty sure my first knife was that hollow-handled Chinese-made survival knife. But as far as an actual real knife, this is it. This was given to me by my daddy, and it is a Buck 105. This is not the right sheath for it. I'm pretty sure this sheath come from an old timer or a Schrade knife. I'm pretty sure, but it's not the right sheath for it. The sheath that it had was a black sheath, and it went all the way in, and then the flap closed over the top of it, and that snap broke on it. And my dad put it in this old Schrade sheath, which actually I like it better, honestly, than the sheath that was for the Buck itself. But yeah, it's a Buck 105, and it's still razor sharp. Great hunting style knife. I've toted this knife when I was young for a lot. I toted this knife. I've done a lot with it. Definitely a treasure that I'll never ever get rid of, and just probably wind up handing this down to my sons. But yeah, for buck knife, it fits really good in my hand. A little bit small for my hands, not too bad. It fits comfortable anyway. Yep, Buck 105. So this is my oldest knife that I own. Actually, with this knife, this is the first, I don't even know if you can see it or not. If this camera will zoom in. But anyway, there's a scar that I've got right here. Right there. That was my first, I guess, knife scar. And it was done with this knife right here. So I'll never forget that. I cut my finger right there pretty bad with it, and it left a scar, and I always remember that scar come from this knife here. Yep, definitely a treasure. See if I can feather stick with this one. Like I say, this thing's still razor sharp. I haven't brought this knife out into the woods in a long, long time. Who says you can't feather stick with a buck 105? Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Not a very long video, just a short one, kind of based on what Jonathan did with his video, doing my newest knife, my most used knife, and like I say, my oldest knife. So it was kind of a fun video to do, and really nostalgic to bring back that old 105 buck of mine that my dad gave me, and bring it back out here in the woods and play with it. It was really cool. Normally it just sits on my shelf at the house. But if you like what you see here, guys, please hit that like button for us. It really helps us out a lot. And if you like what you see on this channel, me and the other ambassadors from LT Wright Knives love to get out in the woods and play with the knives and show you skills and make fun videos like this for you. So if you like what you see here, please hit that subscribe button for us. We just want to grow this channel and make videos for y'all. So if you have any comments, guys, comment down below and we'll get back with you. And as you can see, I'm cold and I'm going to go either get a fire going or get back in the warmth somewhere. So, all right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Y'all take care.